Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Monica. I like to post anti-MLM, life, and some true crime content on this channel. In today's video, I am bringing you a scam that quite a number of you guys have asked me to look into, and quite a number of people, not just anti-MLM channels, but a lot of people on YouTube have covered it, so there's really not much that I'm going to really add. There's just a few things that I wanted to go over. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. But before I go into anything, I did want to say thank you so much to all of your guys' love and support on my last video. It means so much to me and I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyway, okay, let's get into the video. So we are going to be talking about this blessing loom circle thing that has resurfaced. This is nothing new. This has been around for a bit. It's resurfaced because of the current times that we are in. A lot of people are, one, at home, two, a lot of people have lost their jobs. So a lot of people are looking to make extra money or be able to somehow supplement the income that they have lost. Now, this has been called plenty of different things. It's been called the Loom, blessing loom, loom circle, fractal mandala, all these other things. It's very similar to the airplane game. It's very similar to Secret Sisters. It's also very similar to women's wisdom circles. And I did a video on women's wisdom circles quite a number of months ago. I will leave it linked below if you want, because they're very similar. So if you want to see a more in-depth video on another scam, then I'll leave that link below. Before we continue, I did want to give a little bit of a shout out to someone. You are actually the first one to reach out to me about this and told me that I might be able to cover it. And they are kipping_it_real on Instagram. I'll pop it up on the screen because I probably just pronounced it wrong. Before I go into my opinions and stuff like that about this, what exactly is a loom circle? How does it work? I will go over tactics and stuff like that. But a lot of people who are part of these blessing looms, or whatever you want to call it, they try this argument of, well, it's not a pyramid scheme because it's in the shape of a circle. But there's an article that I found that says, quote, "To put it short, one is invited, usually by a friend or relative, to join a simple circular money-making system. Its circular form makes its members believe it is not a pyramid system, but when one would virtually pull up the center of the circle and lift it, one would quickly see the circle evolving into ... yes, a pyramid." And that is exactly what it looks like. But okay, so how does it work? Basically, okay, there's a person in the middle of the circle who recruits 8 people on the outside of the circle. And the way that they recruit those 8 people is they have to send them $100 via something like Cash App. So once those people on the outside, so once they have 8 people, the circle will split up. And then you continue to do that until you get into the center of a circle. And you only pay $100 in and you're supposed to make $800 back, or whatever the case may be. I've seen $800 in the middle, $100 on the outside to pay into it, but I've also seen other amounts. People have done small amounts like $25, $10, and it's supposed to be like a fun game or whatever. But I also saw that it takes, I believe, 3 circles in order for you to get in the middle in order to make your money. And usually what ends up happening is that person in the middle of the circle, once they make their money, they are out. They run with their money and stop responding to people. So really shady, scam written all over it. And I'm gonna say it just like Moira from Schitt's Creek. It's a scam, okay? That's literally what it is. If you have not watched that show, highly recommend it. It is on Netflix. I have not watched the next season or the last season because I don't want it to be over. So please don't spoil it for me in the comment section. But anyway, okay. So the one thing that I wanted to mention is, if you've been here for a while, you know that I absolutely hate when these people use religion, okay? They are essentially, in a way, using spirituality, I can't talk today, and religion, because they're calling it a blessing loom. Or also, I know that the mandala is a spiritual thing for people. I don't know too much about it, so if you want to educate me in the comment section, that is totally fine. They also, just like I said before, they call it that it's not a pyramid scheme or anything like that because it's in the shape of a circle. But essentially it's the same thing, because if you think about it, the person in the middle of the circle is like the person at the top of a pyramid. Same concept. And a lot of MLM reps, I've seen mixed reviews from some MLM reps. Some people are saying that it's a scam. Other people are saying that they've become part of it because it's a fun game. And the people that are saying it's a scam, they're saying that, see, this is what an actual pyramid scheme looks like. This is not what we do in MLM. But the only difference is that this Loom circle thing, they don't have a product and they're just recruiting. But we all know in MLMs that in order to make more money, you kind of have to recruit. You can't just sell the products. I've talked about other people's stories about them just selling the products and they don't make money. The people at the tippy top do, who recruit people. Not saying anything, not making any accusations. This is allegedly, this is my opinion, all that kind of stuff. So when because I did a very quick, brief research type of a deal on this, and I found an article which I found kind of interesting. Is apparently there is a reality star. I don't remember if she was on Teen Mom or what she was, because there's so many different types of those shows now, but she was on one of them, okay? And when I took a look at this girl's Instagram, she has, last time I checked, it was almost 99,000 followers, and she was promoting this blessing loom. What bothers me about that is she has a large audience, and we know that a portion of that audience is going to be younger. They are going to be people who won't think to look into these things. They're looking to make some extra money, so why not? And some people might think if it's a smaller buy-in, oh, $25 isn't that much. $25 is nothing. I'll make it back. It's no big deal. But $25, like, to fund someone else scamming you, it doesn't matter how much or how little it is. It's the principle of it. It's the fact that they're scamming you and they're knowingly scamming you. But, well, maybe, okay, let me take that back. Maybe some people aren't doing it intentionally. They don't know, but I don't know how you wouldn't see that this is a scam. It's also plastered all over the internet right now, all over YouTube, that it is a scam. There's also a great video that I watched. I will leave her linked below. And I couldn't find this article, so I'm just gonna link her video below. But in her video, she talked about how, just like I said, this is nothing new. This has been around for a while. It's resurfaced recently. But she was saying how there was an article that came out and said that obviously these are illegal in many different countries, the US included. I'm in the US, so obviously I'm going to speak from the US's standpoint. And the article was talking about how obviously whoever gets involved in trying to bring all these down and trying to find the people that are resurfacing these circles and whatnot, that not everyone is going to get in trouble, not everybody is going to get caught, but the people who will get caught or who might possibly get caught, the fine for this is $5,000. So if you are going to get your $800 from being in the middle of a circle, $5,000 fine is a lot more than your $800 that you're going to run away from people, and you're going to take that money and run for the hills. So that's something I wanted to mention, because I don't see how people would think this is legit. But maybe it is because I've been so anti-MLM for a while that I feel like anyone in the anti-MLM community can really spot a scam from a mile away. I feel like they use a lot of the same tactics. I mean, the whole religion thing. Y'all know that I hate that, okay? But I don't know. And the fact that they're they make it into this is a community, this is a blessing, or a blessing community, or whatever the case may be. The article of the girl who was in one, I highly recommend reading that, because she goes a little bit more in depth with the back end of it and what happens on the inside of these circles. So I highly recommend reading that. I will leave all of this linked below, because so many people have covered this, so many people have gone over this, that I don't really know what else I can add to the mix except for what I've already talked about. And maybe some of you who watch me aren't subscribed to other people who have covered this. So I will tell you, if you see this pop up, it is a scam. It is a scam, okay? Please don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it. And as usual, always do your own research whenever you're doing anything where it's a get rich quick, or if it sounds too good to be true. More times than not, it is too good to be true. So always do your research on not just MLM related stuff, but everything else, because this is not an MLM, but it's still a scam. I know that this video, it wasn't really that informational or really that educational, and I'm sorry, but again, so many people have covered this. I don't really know what else I can add to it. I wasn't going to cover this, but a number of you had asked me to, so I figured I would give you what you want, because I make videos for you guys. But anyway, if you have watched up to here, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, check me out on social media, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Monica. I can't even do my outro. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye!